Residents of Manowa community are set to benefit from improved healthcare services following the official sword-turning ceremony for the construction of a new health center, led by Sierra Leone's Deputy Minister of Health 1, Professor Dr. Senesi. The project, which is being sponsored by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, is expected to significantly enhance access to quality healthcare for residents of Manowa and surrounding communities. Speaking during the ceremony, Professor Dr. Senesi commended the church for its continued support to Sierra Leone's healthcare sector and emphasized the government's commitment to strengthening healthcare infrastructure across the country, noting that the new facility will help bring essential medical services closer to the people, particularly women, children, and vulnerable groups. The health center is expected to provide a range of services, including maternal and child health care, immunization, outpatient consultation, disease prevention, health education, laboratory, surgical theater, among many others. Once completed, it will reduce the challenges faced by residents who currently travel long distances to access medical care.
This community, I have a lot of personal touch to it, especially my commitment to make sure that we improve maternal mortality that has gone down by 78%. And most of us have personal stories to tell that our own people never survived. The days there was no ambulance here, no hospital here, so some of them perished unnecessarily. So it's just a firm professional commitment from my side to make sure that I join hands to have a facility here that will save mothers as long as possible. And the first thing I did when I became Deputy Minister was to plant an ambulance here. Okay, that's at the starting point. They used to put them on top of motorbikes, right? Motorbikes, and then the other ambulance was from Bunumbu. It got stuck in the mud. Another one went to drag it out of the mud. It got stuck in the middle of that mud. The patient lost her life. So there was urgency that this facility needs to have an ambulance that has 18 catchment population and a huge amount of people. And also having the bridge finished now is going to increase huge traffic to this facility. So there was urgent need to have a facility that is fit for purpose. So when it's fit for purpose, so as we say, the facility gets a lot. We get a holding center, very exciting also. We get dispensing, we get labor ward. For the surgeons, we get a surgical theater, we get an X-ray, and we get a laboratory capability. So which means that most emergency now could be managed here, and being that it's been upgraded now to a community health clinic, we are hitting for a regional hospital here. But the clinic is one shot according to our definition. Despite the theater, despite everything, we seem to have more buildings and more specialists for it to qualify as a full-fledged regional hospital, which is what we are heading for. We are very
Community leaders and residents welcomed the initiative, describing it as a timely intervention that will improve health outcomes and contribute to the overall development of the area.
I would say I'm very happy for this kind of venture. But that was the reason why even one person was there, I said it was a blessing when he gave us this our brother to be the minister. Through his blessing that we are getting this like today, I really ambulance and all that in a year's time. For this short time, we are able to have a hospital. And it was really pathetic. And the Chiefdom Headquarter, when you go there, you cannot even, it will not even up to clinic. So it's going to be a very big blessing for us in the government. I thank you very much. I thank the donors, I thank the government and everything. And I promise on behalf of my people that we will monitor the job and see that it go out by us. You had
The construction of the health center reflects the growing partnership between the government of Sierra Leone and development partners in expanding access to quality healthcare services and improving the well-being of citizens across the country. For Star News, Adonis Francis.